I said to myself, this is the time. We show to the Taliban, we don't want to go past, we don't want to stay in home, and we lost our rights. For that, I came and I start because we want our rights, we want to stay in society, we want all of things that we have in the past government. So for that I came and I start the job. My message for all of the world: Afghanistan nowadays in a very bad situation, especially Afghan journalist women. They are not in very good situation. Please help them economically. They are not in good situation. They are jobless. They don't have any salary, so they don't have any money to alive. For that, please, I want from international community support them economically, and the second, please do something for evacuate them, and because a lot of Afghan female journalists in a bad situation, they are threatened by Taliban, and always they change the location. If they not evacuate, we will be lost them. So for that, I want, please do something for evacuate them. Albania is a beautiful country. The people are so kind. We are so thankful from Albanian because they do a lot of things for us. We are in good place. We have everything. I just have one suggestion, or I want something like I can say. I want from Albania government, we are 14, about 14 journalists here. Some internships, something like it's depend it's belong to the journalism. Have some internship for the all journalists, because now we are free and we want to have some experience with Albanian media. If we have something like this, it's so better.
I'm Masooma Erfan, and now I'm 19 years old. I was started journalism when I was 10th grade in school, and I witnessed every suffering of the situation is so dangerous for our people. For example, their attacks, explosion, they are killed for explosion, and that's so hard for me. And now, but I was born an immigrant, and I don't saw and I don't experience the Taliban government, because that's in 20 years. And now when Kabul is fall, that's so bad. That's so hard for me, because my school is in Kabul, my every friends is my Kabul, and now my family is in Kabul, and I'm arrived in Albania alone, and that's hard for me. And it's not means I finished my work, but I started my work. I started writing about the people of Afghanistan. I write about the women of Afghanistan, and I should write about the victims of war in Afghanistan, because they are that's a struggle, and I think the immigrant, this generation, the new generation, can be first in this struggle, and I think I can start my work, and the immigrants and the escape in Afghanistan is that's not means I finish my work.
We are concerned about the destruction of Afghanistan's media community's achievement over the past 2 decades. Currently, the Afghan journalist situation is getting worse day by day. The Taliban detained, hidden and tortured Afghan journalists many times. More than 150 media outlets have closed right now, and more than 100 journalists were forced to leave the country right now. Right now, there is not any independent and free media outlet in Afghanistan, and journalists and media outlets are working under the pressure and the threat of the Taliban. Since we stay in Albania, we saw that the Albanian journalists and media widely covered the Afghan immigrant life in Albania. And totally, as I review and monitored and read and watch some Albanian media, I saw that they presented a positive image about Afghanistan and about Afghan immigrants in Albania. But we know that it showed their goodwill about Afghanistan people, and totally Albanian media presented the good relationship and good, they totally understand the Afghanistan situation and try to support Afghan immigrant here, and they try to present a positive image of immigrant to their people, and they respect Afghan immigrant here a lot and try to help them and to reflect their voices to the world, to understand Afghan immigrants' problem here in other countries.